And season number one, there was a two-driver fight for the Amsoil West Series championship between the newcomer Dylan Van Walsh and the veteran Juan Garcia. Juan Garcia was able to get the championship and get second on the channel, and he's in the field here tonight. But along with him, we have several new drivers to the channel and several new drivers to the West Series. It's a whole new playing field, and oh yeah, we added a race. 8 races this season, 18 drivers, and at the end of it, someone will be the West Series champion for season number 2. But it all kicks off at Evergreen Raceway, here tonight underneath the lights for the Costco Wholesale 150. What's up everyone, it's your boy Amsoil aka Nathan Stapleton here, and the West Series is back. And it's the first series kicking off all the Amsoil of the series here this fall. Of course tonight is the West Series, and tomorrow night will be the season opener for the main ARCA series at Daytona. But we are in for a wild one. Last year it went pretty calm, but we'll see how tonight goes here. And we will see a little bit of a trend. Once again, a lot of short tracks. I'm not on person, I'm joined by Caleb Rose, fresh off of a JBL Cup Series owner and Drivers Championship. And welcome up to the booth here in Evergreen.
Yeah, really excited to be here for this one. I'm really looking forward to see how this race goes. Yeah, the season opener of the Amsoil ARCA West Series, and it's gonna be a big race for all these guys. This is the race that'll be setting the foundation for the rest of the season, so that's definitely something to watch out for. But yeah, definitely gonna be a lot of fun and definitely a lot to look out for, not only in this series but all the other series going on the channel this fall. It's gonna be a lot of fun, and we're all kicking it up here at the Evergreen Speedway. Really looking forward to it. It's gonna be a lot of fun.
Oh yeah, without a doubt. Back to a lot of short tracks this fall once again, and it's gonna be fun. Evergreen is a interesting racetrack to say the least. It's longer than a half mile, and it's gonna be a little bit of a longer race than normal for these guys. Still 50 laps, but it's gonna take about 20 seconds to get around here. And really, you want to be on the bottom. The second lane can maybe work to defend maybe one corner, but really it's gonna be a bottom view. And the first specifically is first lap. Might see some fun for being shown to some other people here, and I have some short track numbers. Of course, like I said, this race can build the foundation towards the championship, and we saw that last year with Dylan Van Walsh and Juan Garcia. They finished 1-2 in the season opener last year, and they were basically the two drivers that contended for the championship all season long. So we'll see what happens here tonight. How do you think tonight's gonna shake out, knowing that we have the defending champion Juan Garcia in the field, and then Amigo Boello is back, and Anthony Hernandez is back. But that's it. Everyone else is new. We have some new drivers to the channel, like Aaron Kennedy, the development driver to out San Vitale. We got Gabe Willard. We got Andrew Williams making, I believe, his first series debut. We got Mackenzie Singers, Connor Tail, David Ditson, a lot of newcomers, but we also have a lot of veterans with Animal, Tanner Pun, Wine. How do you think the season's gonna go? And how do you think tonight's gonna go?
Yeah, that's definitely going to be something to watch out for. Like you say, we got a lot of old returning faces to the series, and returning faces that are just veterans of the channel as a whole. Like you said, we've got a reigning champion back once again, Juan Garcia, and he's starting up in the third position tonight, looking to potentially go for a championship defense. We'll have to see if he can pull it off. Definitely looking to start this season out on the right foot. And then, like you said, got a really big rookie class here for this series, and that's definitely going to be a lot of fun to watch, see how these rookies get on with the series. And it's just going to be interesting to see how well these rookies will mesh with all of these channel veterans. Going to be a lot of fun to watch as this series goes on.
Oh yeah, without a doubt. And one of the channel veterans is the development driver to Ben Watson of Josephine O'Neill in the number 70 here. This season was in the ARCA series last year, and now here in the West Series. And I have to see what she can do. And let's go ahead and get these draws going off here. The number 70 is Josephine only, like I said, and the returning driver from last season of Igor Boeto. Juan Garcia, the defending champion, and row number 2 alongside is the number 5 of Charlie Davenport. Row number 3 is the number 16 of Bruno Giacomo, who's in the main ARCA series, and alongside is the number 55 of Picana Hill. Row number 4 is the number 49 of Anthony Hernandez, and the 15 of Reggie Folkerman from the ARCA series to the West series this season. And I have the top 10, and the number 05 is Aaron Kennedy, and the number 77 of David Ditson. A lot of new channel drivers, and we'll see if one of them can get the win here tonight in the first start. So these guys are going to get one off here at Evergreen Raceway for the Season 2 opener. And Caleb, who do you think will win here tonight to kick off Season 2 of the West Series?
Gonna be hard telling, but I think I'm gonna go with that number 16 of Bruno Giacomo, starting there in that third row. And that number 16 for Billy McAnally Racing. Giacomo's proven to be a strong driver over the course of their NR offline campaign, and they've got a good starting spot here for Evergreen. Definitely got their work cut out for him, though, as he's got the reigning series champion right in front of him.
Not bad, Pit. We'll see what Bruno can do here in the West Series and the main ARCA series. We have at 8 races, 18 drivers, and 1 driver will get the Season 2 championship. Josephine O'Neill, Igor Boeto, and a delayed start here at the line. And we are green at the Costco Wholesale 150 at Evergreen Speedway. Great jump from Josephine O'Neill, and a great jump from our defending champion Juan Garcia up to second. And this start is going to be absolutely chaotic. 2 and 3 wide all over the place. And here comes Bruno Giacomo, almost gets turned by the 4 Boeto. 3 wide in the back. He really wants to get as many spots as possible after the start. That's what they are trying to do. In the middle is stuck in a 3 wide scenario in the middle of the field. But a crazy start early on. Top 4 have broken single file. And the first battle for position is the 05 and the number 4.
Ooh, man, these guys are really cranking up the aggression early on in the going. We've already seen a lot of 3 wide, almost seen the number 4 there, like you mentioned, get in to the 16, and we got some more 3 wide back here for the final spot on the track. Reggie Fogelman has not had a good start to this race. He's already dropped all the way to the back after starting inside the top 10. That's a tough break there for him, but hopefully these guys get this all sorted out. But we still got a lot of great racing going on through the field, but up front, Josephine O'Neill got a pretty good jump there off of the start and is holding on to the race lead for now, but she might have some company.
Well, it didn't take long, did it? The defending West Series champion, the all-time winning leader, and earlier he kind of dominated this race last year. He's going to move O'Neill out of the way, and Juan Garcia trying to get another win and trying to go back-to-back here at Evergreen to the race lead for our defending champion, but O'Neill's not going to be too happy about it. Gets into the corner panel with the back bumper up to 17, and that's going to help Bruno Giacomo to get to the inside. And you mentioned the aggression. That's one thing that we kind of changed this year. We raised the aggression from 40 to 60 to 100. So the aggression is going to be a little bit more insane here this season. And here comes number 23 of Andrew Williams to the inside of the 05 of Aaron Kennedy.
And definitely seeing the ratings change in full effect right now. These guys have put on a show for us so far. But yeah, Juan Garcia delivering an absolute textbook bump and run there on the 70 of Josephine O'Neill. Yeah, it didn't look like she was too happy about that, but sometimes that's just what short track racing comes down to. Juan Garcia with the race lead at the moment, but O'Neill, Brenda Giacomo, and the 49, that is Anthony Hernandez, they're not letting him get too far out.
Oh, and we got a caution on that 9.
Oh boy.
It looks like it might be the 19 of Ryan Dewani and the 5 of Charlie Davenport. Looks like it goes down the back as well. I was about to mention that the 23 and 05 were side by side for a handful of laps. Nathan Kennedy was doing a surprisingly good job on that second lane, trying to get past the 23 and trying to defend it, but just couldn't quite get the job done. And what a chaotic first 8 laps here at Evergreen. And something else, maybe we are not done yet with the chaos here tonight. Juan Garcia is the race leader, and he will be the race leader on the race restart. But first, let's see what happened to bring out the first caution of the night in the Amsoil West Series season opener at Evergreen. Well, here we go, 3 wide. It's a little bit sketchy here at Evergreen, and unfortunately, Jerry Pitts Racing is not going to be too happy about this one. Racing in the back, and off of turn number 2, just a slight contact for Gutierrez into Duwani, and that's going to send the 19 and pass him to the 5 of Charlie Davenport, and going to spin him into the outside wall. But luckily, that's it. The 55 is going to get past this easily. And that's going to be it. Just a simple spin. And Duwani's actually, not happy with the 5. Tried saving and got into the side. And that's what Davenport got his left side damage. So he's got left side and right side damage. But, welcome to short track racing. We're going to see the 6 out of the 8 races here this season. And, you just gotta get used to a tough way for all 2, maybe 3 drivers involved in the first clash of the season.
Gonna see right here the 7 of Angel Gutierrez is just gonna slide maybe a little bit wider than they probably would have anticipated off the corner, and Charlie Davenport kind of just gets caught between a rock and a hard place with that opening in the wall and spins around the 19 of Ryan Durrani. Tough break there for those 2, but like I said, sometimes that's just what short track racing and a track like this comes down to. But luckily, a pretty simple wreck, just the 19 going around, 15, or the 5 getting into the outside wall. So, no severe damage to both cars, so they should be able to continue without any issues. But it's going to be interesting, because that's going to pretty much stack everybody right back up.
Exactly what you just said right there. It's going to bunch of them back up, and we saw it on the one caution and the one we saw last year. Darren Van Walsh was in the race lead, but then Juan Garcia in the second got a great restart and took the race lead. So O'Neal could do that same strategy again when in that second spot. Let's go ahead and get to the first restart of the night here in the Costco Wholesale 150. Welcome back to Evergreen Speedway here in Washington State to kick off the Season 2 opener. And it will be Juan Garcia leans back to the green on that 14 of 50. Still early on here in the Costco 150. O'Neal will be in second. Bruno Giacomo in third. Anthony Hernandez in fourth. And fifth is Andrew Williams. And sixth is the 05 of Aaron Kennedy. Seventh is Igor Boedo. Eighth is Tanner Pun, the ARCA champ from last year, doing double duty. And then ninth is Andrew Miller, and running out the top 10 is the 13 of Gabe Willard. And here we go. What will Juan Garcia do on the first restart of the night? And he's not going to get a good one. Here comes
oh,
a great
boy.
restart.
Garcia did not go. And O'Neal is right on the back bumper of the 17.
Oh boy, we saw that last year, that the leader on the one and only restart did not get a good jump, but now that we're up to speed, he is moving and he's pulling away. How about Giacomo trying to take the second spot away with a little bit of contact there on that sit. Now the 49 might make it through right in the middle.
Through the middle. Oh boy, 3 wide down the front straightaway. Bruno Giacomo trying to clear this mess. It looks like he's going to. And O'Neal's going to probably be the big loser out of all that. That 70's going to lose a ton of positions there. And might lose even more as Igor Boedo's going to spin her.
Oh no, the 55.
Oh.
My goodness.
No.
The restarts are going to be crazy. And, we saw that one right there. Oh my goodness. That's a tough break for O'Neal. Might have clipped the pit wall a little bit. Oh, man. Unfortunately, the 55 and 70 are going to go down pit wall. I don't see enough damage, but they should be out. But short track tempers early on, we did not see those last year. But the intensity has been ramped up here tonight. And unfortunately, there goes the 55 and the 70 down onto pit road, and the 55 actually is out. Surprisingly. And the 70 is going to try and fix the damage. So tough way for Mackenzie Sanders. But, you know, yeah, no. Tough way for Hakana Tail. Tough break. Don't know how that took out in the number 55, but that did, and that's a tough break. Sandy's going to try to fix the damage. Let's go ahead and see what happened to bring out the second caution of the night early on here at Evergreen. Here we go, Josephine O'Neal. Always was losing some spots, and here comes Eagle Buello with a short track dive bomb. Just gets into the corner panel, sends her up the racetrack, and I guess O'Neal thought that she was clear and was not, and unfortunately gets turned off of turn number 4. And the number 4 almost commits murder, but barely misses the pit wall for the 70. Barely clips it, hits the outside wall hard. Great work performance from the 13 sideways, the 41 and the 05, and from everybody, but unfortunately the 55 of Hikari a tail unfortunately gets involved, and somehow that's going to take them out here tonight. And then the number 55, tough break for Noah Clifton's development driver, but that's short track racing, and with how narrow this track is, that's just how it happens sometimes. Tough break for the 70 and the 55.
You've seen a good old classic short track bump and run. Now how about a short track dump and run? As for Eagle Barreto trying to get underneath the 70, Josephine O'Neal's going to get into the quarter panel and hook the 70, coming off at 4, just barely clips the pit wall and spinning the 70 around. And like I said, everyone does a pretty good job avoiding O'Neal, but unfortunately, 55 of Akina Torreya just has nowhere to go. And unfortunately, he's going to kind of get struck by the NR2003 damage model anvil. And that's going to send the 55 behind the wall. So that's a tough break there. I believe this is their first start as well, so definitely a tough break for them. And especially Josephine O'Neal, who was running up front all night. You know, she restarted second, and she's going to really put that 70 behind the 8 ball.
Yeah, tough break for O'Neal. Started second on the restart and had a really good call, but that's just the way that we've seen it here tonight. And we might not be done yet. This has been a crazy race already, and we are not even halfway through. Let's get back to the restart with Juan Garcia still out front here in the Costco 150 at Evergreen Speedway. Welcome back to Evergreen Speedway. Last year we only had 1 caution, and that happened late. This season we only have 2 in the first 20 laps. We will go back green on lap 22 of 50. Almost halfway through here in the Costco Wholesale 150, and it has been dominated by last year's champion and last year's winner of this event, Juan Garcia. Bruno Giacomo is going to restart in second. See if Juan Garcia can get a better restart this time. And third is Andrew Williams having a good one. Anthony Hernandez in fourth. Eco Buello, who turned the 70, is in fifth. The 05 of Aaron Kennedy. Andrew Miller is up here inside the top 7. And then the 13 of Gabe Willard, Mackenzie Sanders in 9th, and Reggie Fulton now, Reggie Fulton back inside the top 10 after being in dead last early on. 21 laps down, still a bunch of laps to go, 29 at the line, and looks like Juan Garcia is going to get a much better restart on the second one of the night.
Definitely a much better jump there from Juan Garcia. Bruno Giacomo went a little bit wide there through turns 1 and 2, and is now going to fall into the clutches there of the 23 of Andrew Williams. Back here, you got the number 41 of Andrew Miller trying to get by, and here comes Williams trying to take the second spot away from Bruno Giacomo.
Andrew Williams, I believe, first really time on the channel in a series. He attempted the Daytona 500 in the JBL Cup Series this year, but first time in a series, and he's made a great first impression up into the second spot now, and have to see if he can catch up to that number 17 of Juan Garcia, and for Hernandez trying to follow through the 23, and now this is the typical short track cycle on the bottom, but the 16's trying to hang tough on that top side. You can for maybe a lap, but there goes Hernandez and there goes Boyle past the number 16. And we are back under caution.
Barreto trying to make some couple spots, and we're back.
Oh no.
Under caution once again. Durrani again, looks like.
Looks like that might be it. Ronnie's having a bad night here tonight in the West Series, and looks like he might have gotten spun for the second time. Boy, oh boy. We might not have too many people happy with each other going into race 2 at this rate. Short track tempers at its finest, and oh, what the?
Whoa.
The 16 is destroyed, the 41, the 46.
Oh my goodness.
A bunch of cars are destroyed now. I don't know if something happened on the cooldown lap or what, but a ton of cars have damage, including Tanner Punt.
Wow.
Well, that statement of me saying that a lot of these guys might not be happy with each other might end up being even more true after what might have happened under this cooldown lap. Let's go ahead and take a lap in here to bring out the third caution of the night, just past halfway at Evergreen Speedway. Well, we were wrong on the assumption of the caution. The 50 of Mackenzie Sanders this time, and the same spot off turn 4 gets stumped by the 77 of David Dixon, making his first start on the channel, and a harder to right side slam just comes to a stop. And then unfortunately Juan Durrani tries to avoid it, gets loose trying to get past the 50, and Charlie Downpour is to the inside of him and spins himself out. So that's not the first time that those two have gone involved in an incident with each other here tonight. That's the second one. And Durrani's gone the short end of the stick of both of them. So tough break for both of those drivers here, and tough break for Mackenzie Sanders. Just got turned by a channel a rookie of just like herself here at Evergreen.
Like you said, unfortunately, just a couple rookies getting at it here. As the 77's gonna get into the back of the 50, spinner into the outside wall, and Ryan Durrani, so just trying to avoid it, accidentally slams on the side of the 5 of Charlie Davenport, and is going to spin himself around. And then also had a bit of an incident on the cooldown lap here. So you got the 05 of Aaron Kennedy coming back to the flag. He's going to run on the back of 41 and put himself along with the 41 of Andrew Miller and the 16 of Bruno Giacomo in the outside wall. And unfortunately, you got the 46 of Tanner Parton ramming into the back of the 13 of Gabe Willard. That's a tough break there for Tanner Parton, and that's definitely not what you want to see.
Welcome to Evergreen, and welcome to short track racing in the West Series. You know who's liking this though? It's our defending champion of Juan Garcia. He's just gonna continue leading laps, and he probably is getting close to clinching the bonus point for leading the most laps here tonight. So, green light for Juan Garcia. Maybe we can get along with like one going here with probably about 20 laps to go on the restart here at Evergreen Speedway. Welcome back to Evergreen Speedway. We will go back green with exactly 20 laps to go here tonight. A little bit of a wreck fest, 3 cautions early on, and we'll see if we can calm things down a little bit. Juan Garcia is still the race leader. No one is out from all of the calamity that happened under this caution, so that's a good thing. We still have 17 out of 18 cars on the racetrack. And we'll see what Andrew Williams can do on this race restart. Same with Anthony Hernandez in the number 49. And then Barretto and Bruno Giacomo with a destroyed wheel and is running out of the top 5. Garcia's been good on restarts, but not on this one. A terrible restart. And Andrew Williams with a great restart.
I don't even really know necessarily if it was Juan Garcia that got a bad restart. I think Andrew Williams just shot out of a cannon. Haven't really seen him up towards the front here all night, and we got everybody bunched back up, and Andrew Williams steals the lead on the restarts from the 17 of Juan Garcia, but it doesn't look like he's gonna just let it go that easy. He's trying to reel Williams back in, trying to stay with the 23, and then you got Barretto back there in the third spot as Williams goes a little bit wide there through 4.
Oh, the 16 with a lot of back in there, just doing a little dive bomb on the outside of the 77 to the inside of the 05 to channel rookies going at it, and now the 77 is going to get to the inside of the 16. And the 23, maybe he found someone in that second lane. But Andrew Williams is starting to pull away from Juan Garcia, surprisingly here. And this racing is absolutely chaotic from about 5th on back as they're trying to get around the slow car with damage of the 16. Oh, Reggie Fulgham is going to make it 3 wide here. That's going to be sketchy off of turn 4.
Fogelman trying to hold on to it. He's going to clear these guys going into turns 1 and 2. But they're going to stay 3 wide as now Angel Gutierrez is going to peek his nose down to the inside of the 16 and the 41. Gutierrez trying to hold it on the bottom through 3 and 4, and it's going to clear. And the 41 of Andrew Miller is going to clear the 16 of Bruno Giacomo. So luckily that's kind of going to dissolve the 3 wide there. But oh no, around goes Kennedy! And we're under caution once again.
People are really not going to be happy with each other, are we? I believe that might have been the 70... No, I think that was the 7 of Angel Gutierrez, a veteran. Ran in the 12th series this year and just turned another one of our rookies here. But luckily, I think that was the most mildest crash of the night. So, that is a good thing, and 13's going to run into the back of the 04, of the 05, but... Oh boy, short track tempers. A lot of restarts, a lot of short track tempers, and we will have yet another restart. And it's going to be interesting. Juan Garcia messed up that last one. It seems like sometimes Philly can get a good restart, but sometimes second place can get a better one. So we'll see what happens here. But we are running out of laps. When we go back green, it will probably be less than 10 laps to go. So that could be the final restart. We'll just have to wait and see. A lot of tempers, and Aaron Kennedy is going to be added to the people being mad list, and he's going to be mad at Angel Gutierrez after that one. See what happened real quick to bring out caution number 4 of the night. Gonna follow this full speed, and Angel Gutierrez just dumped the 05 of Aaron Kennedy in turn 1 and 2. Normally it's been in 3 and 4, or off turn 2, but that one was in the middle of 1 and 2, and a tough wait for Aaron Kennedy right there, and then Gabe Willard ran into him a little bit under caution, but we'll have to wait and see what happens here. 4 cautions in here tonight. Oh man, it might be a West Series record, I'm not entirely sure, but whenever it's not been under caution, the racing's been fantastic, and we're going to have at least one more restart. And it's been 50-50 on if you want to be first or second. And we'll see if Andrew Williams can hang on, or if Juan Garcia take the race lead. Let's get back to the restart with less than 10 laps to go here at Evergreen. Welcome back to Evergreen Speedway. It's been a chaotic one. A lot of short track tempers, a lot of drivers not going to be happy with each other going into race 2. But the top 8 are clean, and Andrew Williams is trying to get his first win on the channel, I believe. And he has to hold off the defending champion, and oh yeah, the all-time wins leader on the channel of Juan Garcia in second. And then Barretto, Hernandez, and the 77 of David Ditson lining out the top 5. And it's going to be a 9-lap shootout. It's been a chaotic night, But we'll see if we can finish this race out with a 9-lap sprint to the finish with Anna Williams and Juan Garcia. Gonna come down to this restart potentially. Can he do another good one of what he did the last time? Williams and Garcia. And Williams. Oh, kind of an even restart between the top two right there.
I know what in between the two there.
I have to watch out for the number 4 Abuelo. He's been quiet all night. 7's going to get past Pokemon. Same with Chris Jericho. But this 23 of Anna Williams is pulling away, and you know, he saw his brother, the local Williams, win 3 times in the Cup Series this year, and he's like, hey, there can be 2 winning drivers in the Williams family, and he wants to get that first win on the channel here tonight. Garcia, though, trying to get, I think it's 11 for 12 wins, something like that. Absolutely insane. And then Bueno, who's back in the West Series from last year, would like to get, I believe, a second or third, and I think he might have won twice last year. He either once or twice with like another one. He's getting close to the 17, but we only have 6 laps to go here in the Costco 150.
Garcia looks like he's trying to reel Williams back in there in that 23. This time, Bide will be 5 laps to go here from Evergreen. He's got 5 laps to try and reel him in, and then of course it's one thing to catch somebody, another thing to pass him, and he kind of slipped up there. And it looks like he... Oh! Angel Gutierrez! Hard crash.
Well, that sums up this race. 5 cautions, and that one might end this one. We'll see what we can do, but that might end this one prematurely. A hard crash for Angel Gutierrez, and oh my goodness. Well, we might have to look on the INI to limit the bumper hurts for next season if we have the West Series again. Because the racing's been good, but a lot of turning has been taking place. Let's go ahead and see what happened to Angel Gutierrez, who looks like hit the pit wall this time here at Evergreen. And we'll see if we can get back racing here in the Costco Wholesale 150. Well, it happened again. Bumper to bumper contact off of turn number 4. But this one was probably the worst one of the night. Just look at this. Jericho turns Angel Gutierrez, and this time hits the pit wall and gets stuck in it. Look at Jericho. Flies in the air, takes out one of the track lights and into the catch fence, does a 360, and then the 7 of Angel Gutierrez pirouettes over the pit wall and onto pit road. And somehow, would you believe me, that the AA of Jericho is going to be just fine. He's going to continue on the 2-lap shootout here at Evergreen, and I cannot believe what we've seen here tonight. It's been a lot of calm wets and a lot of typical short track wets, but that is something on a super speedway that has happened here at Evergreen. Hopefully we don't see that tomorrow night in the Alka Series race, but we sure saw here tonight. Oh my goodness.
Oh, another bumper grab here as Chris Jericho is going to get into the 7 of Gutierrez. And what else can I really say about that? My goodness, Gutierrez kind of hooks the pit wall and sends Chris Jericho and himself flying through the air. Jericho gets into the catch fence and lands back on all 4 wheels, and he's able to continue. Angel Gutierrez kind of pirouettes over the pit wall into the pit lane, and fortunately a little bit more severe damage to the 7 of Gutierrez, and that's going to take him out of the race. So tough break there for both of those guys involved, and an absolutely spectacular crash here in the closing laps of the race. But yeah, there's NR2003 crash physics for you.
That's the second NR2003 crash physics moments here tonight. We saw that with the 55, and now we saw that with the 88 and the 7 in the same crash. That's a new one for me. Not really seen that on a short track before. Don't know if I will ever see that again. What happens in the West Series stays in the West Series, but we will have a 2-lap shootout here with Juan Garcia and Andrew Williams, and let's see if who can get the race win here at Evergreen Speedway in a chaotic race for sure. Welcome back to Evergreen, and we were able to do some magic, and we will have a 2-lap shootout here at Evergreen for the Costco Wholesale 150. It's been all about the restarts here tonight, and it's going to come down to the one last restart for Andrew Williams, Juan Garcia, and maybe Igor Boedo in the number 4. Pace car is going to dive down pit road, and we've done some magic, and we will have a one more restart, 2-lap shootout. Can we do 2 laps? Hopefully so. And here we go, Williams and Garcia, who will win the Costco Wholesale 150. A great restart from that 23 once again.
Great jump there by Williams. He's gonna pull a little bit of a gap there to Garcia. Garcia's trying to give it one final charge though, down the back straightaway. 1.5 laps to go. Coming through 3 and 4. He's trying everything he can to reel him in, but Williams just might be too far gone. Here we go. White flag.
A master of restarts here tonight. He kind of popped up late because of getting such good restarts, and he was picture perfect on the last 3. A chaotic night, but the defending champion is going to get second. Andrew Williams is going to get his first win on the channel, and he will kick off season 2 with a win in the Costco Wholesale 150 at Evergreen.
What a race there from Andrew Williams. He definitely had to earn that one. Arguably had to fight the best in the business for it.
Oh yeah, without doubt, Juan Garcia, 2-time champion, all-time win leader. Won this race last year as well, and looked like he was going to win again until this 23 of Andrew Williams popped up late and gets his first win on the channel. Great one from that number 23 machine. And Juan Garcia in second, Boedo in third. A quiet night, went inside the top 5 a lot of the night for Boedo. Hernandez in fourth, and Mackenzie Sanders got into outside wall at one point and comes home in 5th. David Dixon in 6th. Bruno Giacomo in 7th. After having that back end all destroyed, Charlie Davenport in 8th after getting caught up in 2 incidents. Reggie Volkman in 9th. Tanner Pond in 10th. Dewani Kennington Miller, Jericho, and O'Neill rounds out the top 15 that finished on the lead lap. The 13th of Gabe Willard in his first start on the channel finished 1 lap down. And then luckily, out of all the chaos, we only had 2 cars to be caught here tonight, and that was unfortunately Angel Gutierrez and Takana Tuela, both behind the wall early. And a absolutely wild race. It's gonna be a pain for me to edit this one in post, but whenever it was green, boy, the racing was something. Fantastic racing here tonight. And this is the West Series. This is the 3 ARCA series, and there's a lot of short tracks, and we saw some short track racing here tonight. What's the final thoughts here? Caleb, great win from Andrew Williams, and able to pull off the best driver on best driver on the channel here tonight.
Definitely a very interesting race here from the Evergreen Speedway, but yeah, like you said, when these guys weren't wrecking, we saw some absolutely spectacular racing here from the Evergreen Speedway, and yeah, what an absolutely crazy win for Andrew Williams, nabbing it there towards the end from Juan Garcia. Yeah, after absolutely getting a crazy restart. What a race that was. And what a win from Andrew Williams. Definitely looking forward to seeing what the rest of the season will have to offer, and what the rest of the series this fall will have to offer as we go on from here.
Yeah, without that, it's gonna be a lot of fun. Hopefully not too many more of those races where we have 550 laps, but it's gonna be a lot of fun. There was a reason why I wanted to bring these back. I had a lot of fun last year, and we brought it back. Tomorrow night we kick off the Season 2 Amsoil West Series, and that series is it was probably the most stacked last year, and it got even more stacked this year with 4 champions in the field. All 3 all the champions last year, and we had the most recent Power Truck Series champion, Jordan Style as well. Got Caleb Wills in the booth as well. Good luck tomorrow night at Daytona. But it's gonna be fun. And oh yeah, after that, next week is Richard Harder's Stapleton Week. 5 days of action. Possibly the most busiest week I've ever done, but that's gonna be absolutely fun as heck. But before that, we have to get to Daytona tomorrow night in the Automation 200. We'll see who wins that one. Down in Florida. For Caleb, I'm S697, aka Nathan Stapleton. Congratulations to Anna Mills on getting the race win. And the points after race 1 of season 2 will be at the end of the video. Until Daytona tomorrow night, I will see you guys then. Bye!